Greetings, and so my fucking god, Spider-Man's joining the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Mind blown last night. Probably the biggest news we've had in regards to comic book movies in quite some time now. I mean, we haven't had an announcement like this since Disney bought Star Wars and we got episodes 7, 8, and 9 announced. I mean, Sony and Marvel have finally come together and we're getting Spider-Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's it's mind-blowing. Last night, like, seeing the first announcement, and it was Marvel that posted it. It was like, wait, what's happening here? Like, my first thought was, oh, it's probably, just another animated film. But then you look at it and you read it and it's like, no, this is for the live action. This is for the live action Marvel Cinematic Universe, and holy crap, I'm still giddy. I've got goosebumps all over me. As a Marvel fan, this has been something I've dreamed about since the very first Iron Man movie. Like, thinking, yeah, wouldn't it be cool if we got a little Spider-Man reference here? Or back with Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, like, just picturing or looking for something like Stark being mentioned, or Captain America or Hulk or something like that being mentioned in the movies, but it didn't come about because Sony didn't own those rights, and Marvel didn't own Spider-Man's movie rights because they sold them off because they were in trouble back then. Just, I'm still in awe that this is happening, but as the deal goes, if you haven't already known yet, Spider-Man will first be appearing in a Marvel Cinematic Universe movie, most likely Captain America Civil War. Because, it makes sense. That was the rumors going about beforehand, that's where he might show up. And it's been said that there were 2 scripts done for that movie, one with Spider-Man, one without Spider-Man, so most likely that's the movie he's going to appear in. The only other movie that possibly could show up in is Doctor Strange, which is out that November. That's not going to happen. Maybe. I could maybe see that, but that's a stretch. Most likely it's going to be Captain America. The only other movie before the big one is Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and I don't think we're going to see Spider-Man appearing in space. He's not going to come from space. Even Marvel wouldn't do that. Even though at this point, I guess we'd take it. But, anywho, yeah, first he's going to appear in a Marvel Cinematic Universe movie, and then in 2017, July 28th, Marvel is going to help Sony make a standalone Spider-Man movie, rebooting the franchise yet again. But, normally I'd be on the side of, oh god, another fucking reboot. This is Marvel helping. This is Kevin Feige helping. So I'm excited. I am damn excited about this. Because, yeah, it's amazing. Excuse the pun. But, yeah, but there's one thing about that, and I caught on to this very soon after I looked at the article and was like, July 28th, 2017. Huh, that date sounds very familiar. What has got that same release date? Oh, that's right, you do. Thor Ragnarok comes out on that day, or it did. In lieu of this deal going down, Marvel unfortunately has pushed back a lot of their movies. Just pulling up a few notes that I have here right now. Thor Ragnarok has been moved to November 3rd, 2017. So it's getting the original release date for Black Panther. Black Panther is getting moved to July 6th, 2018. Captain Marvel's original release date. Captain Marvel is getting pushed to November 2nd, 2018. The Inhumans original release date. And the Inhumans is now releasing on July 12th, 2019. On the flip side, Avengers Infinity War, parts 1 and 2, staying exactly where they are, not being moved. So, this brings in a bit more questions now about what kind of effect Infinity War is going to have on those movies that were pushed around, because we've got to start thinking now, like, how are those movies fitting in between the Infinity War movies? Captain Marvel, not really much of a change. I mean, she's still in between Infinity War Part 1 and 2. So, nothing big there. Black Panther, on the other hand, is now in between those two movies instead of being before Infinity War. So, that's interesting to see how his standalone's going to happen now. I mean, if it happened before Infinity War, we could kind of see like what was going to go on there, but now he's going to be in between. So is Infinity War really going to affect his movies? How that's working, I'm not sure. And then you have the Inhumans, which is taking place completely after those movies now, and probably the biggest delay on that one too. So that's kind of hurting in regards to that film. So you got to take the good with the bad. I mean, I'm kind of a bit disappointed that we're going to have to wait a bit longer on Captain Marvel. That's one I was especially interested in. The same thing with Black Panther, because we already have the actor for him, and now we have to wait 3 years before we get his film instead of 2.5 years roughly. So that's a bit unfortunate. However, this pushes, as I noticed a friend on Twitter mentioned, pushes Black Panther away from the Justice League movie, so that could help him out tremendously. And he's going to be in the summer now instead of in the winter, so that might help his case. Captain Marvel, on the flip side, she's moving from the summer to the winter, so that might hurt her. We don't know that yet, but it could, so that's a little worrisome, but I think she'll be alright. As long as the movie's done well, it's going to be good. And Inhumans, well, it's going to be after Infinity War Part 2, so people are going to be curious on how that movie is going to take everybody in the direction after Infinity War Part 2. However, thing is, with stuff going on in that movie going to affect Infinity War, is that changing now? We don't know that, so very, very curious situation. However, at the end of the day, if Marvel's only way was to get Spider-Man was to push those movies ahead and get a Spider-Man movie out there, I'm fine with that, because bringing Spider-Man into the fold, into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, that's worth it, in my opinion. Because, like I said at the beginning of this video, I, for one, have been wanting this so much. I've dreamed about it so much, like so many others had. Twitter exploded last night. Facebook, everything, I suppose. People couldn't believe it. They were excited. Just looking at it through Twitter, it was really cool, because you had so many people happy, so many people excited. It was awesome to see that, and everybody coming together like that for something. It was really, really cool. It was nice to be excited again about Spider-Man. Now, details have emerged that Sony does have like final creative control, but with Marvel helping them, I'm sure things will be fine. I am optimistic. So optimistic about that. And they said too that when Spider-Man does get his own solo films again, that other characters from the Marvel Cinematic Universe may be integrating into that. Like, I mean, we've got Daredevil TV series starting up now in April, and Kingpin's in that, so maybe Kingpin will transfer over into the Spider-Man movies. That would be awesome. We can finally get that happening now. The potential on things that can happen now are so awesome. We could have J. Jonah Jameson showing up. The Daily Bugle can become a thing in the Marvel Universe. That is awesome. Just like incredibly, incredibly awesome. So the potential for the Marvel Cinematic Universe has just increased so much. The potential for good Spider-Man movies has increased so much. I enjoyed the two Amazing Spider-Man movies. They were good. I liked them. I'll be honest, I liked them. I bought the fucking Blu-ray, so I liked them. But things have a potential to be better now. And as for who's going to play Spider-Man, I'm kind of on the side of I'd like to see Andrew Garfield back. I think he played a perfect version of Spider-Man. The humor was there. It was cool. It was awesome. But, yeah, at the end of the day, I think they will recast. That's probably the best idea for them, is to recast the role. So, yeah. Whatever they choose, I'm kind of happy. Just bring back J.K. Simmons as J. Jonah Jameson. That's all I really want at the end of the day. So, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please let me know down in the comments below, how excited are you that Sony and Marvel made this deal and that Spider-Man will be joining the likes of Iron Man, Captain America, Hulk, Black Widow, Thor, Hawkeye, Black Panther, Captain Marvel, and everybody else of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Spidey has come home, and it's pretty damn awesome. And you're pretty damn awesome, and I will catch you next time.